Thank you for clicking on this link to Martec's mentor.net presentation. If you clicked on this link, you're looking at an electronic inquiry management system. And I imagine that if you are looking at electronic inquiry management, it must be one of three reasons. The first one is that you haven't made a decision before. You've either avoided it or have evaded it or have waited specifically to find exactly the right system for your dealership. Or number two, that you jumped before and had made a decision and have been using an alternative system and you're disappointed with the results. Or the third reason is that you've heard the news about mentor.net and you're curious to find out what other dealers are talking about, why they are having such a good result from their system and what mentor.net might do for you. So let me tackle those three things one at a time. The first one, and that is that you didn't make a decision before. And it strikes me that I may not have done. I might have waited until the right system, exactly the right system, became available. I might wait for a system that had the FSA integration that I needed to protect my business. I might have waited for the system to come that had exactly the right profit calculator built within it, so I knew exactly which deals to do, which deals not to do, and what I needed to do to adjust the deal in order to make it viable, or even more viable. So I also probably would have waited to a system that had a fantastic marketing function, so I could press one button and talk to my customers, specifically the ones I wanted to. Somewhere that I could go to talk to the scrappage scheme customers with a press of literally one button. I could email them, I could text them, I could write letters to them without drama. I probably also would have waited for a system that the customers liked. My customers, as a sales manager or as a business owner, I would have wanted a system that my customers enjoyed interfacing with. No one likes to feel processed, as you know. And the last thing in this section, I would have wanted a system that my salespeople enjoyed using and my sales managers could use. So I might have waited for mentor.net. The next section is the disappointed area. So you might have jumped before and purchased an electronic management system and you're disappointed with the results. Maybe you're not getting the sales that you deserve. Maybe that the salespeople don't like the system and fight constantly against the idea of using it. Maybe your sales manager struggles with it. Maybe your sales manager doesn't struggle with it and he's just not involved in inquiries anymore, and that can never be a good thing. Or maybe the last thing, as the business owner, you do not like the system. It is far too technical, it gives you loads and loads of data but not the critical information that you need. Well, the third area in this presentation is the fact that you've heard the news. You've heard the news that salespeople love mentor.net. They can't believe there are any other systems out there that compete. It is intuitive, it does exactly what they need to do in order to help them sell more cars. You've heard the news that the sales managers enjoy using mentor.net and it gives them the critical information they need to improve their performance, sell more cars, make more profit. Or you've heard the news about the business owners that use mentor.net to maximise the opportunity, both in sales and in service now, gives them the ability to sell more cars, because ultimately that is what mentor.net was designed for. It was designed by a dealer for dealers purely to sell more cars. Now, if I've whetted your appetite for mentor.net, please take the opportunity to invite us to come and prove our statements are true. We'd love to demonstrate to you what advantages mentor.net would bring you.